Published 1928 EDT, the 22nd of August 2017. Updated 2006 EDT, the 22nd of August 2017. It took 5 minutes for Derby to take the lead when this Carabao Cup first-round tie was first played before it was called off because of heavy rain 2 weeks ago. It would take much longer this time around, but the strength of Gary Rowett's side would eventually show when Matej Vydra converted from the penalty spot in the 53rd minute. Russell Slade's Grimsby can take some positives away from this one. Siriki Dembele, brother of Celtic teenager Karamogo and plucked from the Nike Academy, was tricky in attack and had Derby's defence worried at times. Derby's Matej Vydra left celebrates scoring their only goal of the game from the penalty spot. Grimsby 4,411. McEwen, Davies, Clark, Collins, Dixon, M. Rose, Barrett, Kelly Mills, 64, Dembele Giassimi, 80, Bolarinwa, Hooper Cardwell, 64, subs not used Killip GK, K. Osborne, Clifton, Summerfield. Booked Davies, Barrett, sent off Davies. Derby 442. Mitchell, Baird, Pierce, Shaq L, Forsyth, Bryson, Butterfield, Bennett, Gordon, 75, Vydra Anya, 67, Lawrence Elsnick, 80, Martin. Subs not used Carson GK, Wisdom, Olsen, Nugent. Booked Pierce, Bryson, Lawrence. Goals Vydra pen 53, but he can't do it all himself. The Mariners had threatened to get back into the game despite Vydra putting Derby ahead after he was pulled back in the penalty area by central defender Nathan Clark, but Ben Davies made the task more difficult when he was sent off for a second yellow card after a foul on Craig Bryson 10 minutes after Derby had taken the lead. Slade described both decisions as soft. "I'm not sure you'd always get that decision, the penalty and then the sending off for the first yellow. He's won it, and he's got contact on the ball," he said. Davies, a veteran defender, really should have known better than to take out Bryson as the Rams player nipped past him. 4 red cards in 4 games for Grimsby. Hard to make a case that suggests indiscipline or stupidity isn't a problem. His red card didn't dampen the home side's enthusiasm. Slade gesturing for his players to get forward and find an equalizer. Tom Bolarinwa, similar in style to Dembele, also provides reasons for Grimsby fans to get reasonably excited. Though his craft on the ball may be a little raw, his strength and power had Chris Baird struggling to keep up. It would of course be Dembele, though, who would carve out Grimsby's best chance of the game 9 minutes after Vydra's strike. Vydra put Derby ahead after he was pulled back in the box by defender Nathan Clark. The 20-year-old stormed forward, taking the ball past Craig Forsyth before forcing a smart reaction save by goalkeeper Jonathan Mitchell at the near post. Rowett's side controlled the tempo well in their 2-1 victory over Bolton on Saturday, and it was the same story at Blundell Park. Although the Mariners looked sharp on the counter-attack, they failed to control the centre of midfield. James Barrett, booked in the first half for a late challenge on Mason Bennett, conceded possession far too easily. His central midfield partner Mitch Rose saved him on occasion, but Derby's ability to expose a weak Mariners core only offered Tom Lawrence, making his first start for Rowett since moving from Leicester for £7 million, more space to roam. He went off 9 minutes from time and received applause from the 855 visiting supporters. He offered us a good outlet on the wing and went forward at pace and brought in Vydra and Chris Martin, added Rowett. "We wanted to give him the start tonight, and we're happy with how he's done, and there's plenty more to come." Derby County's Ikechi Anya Wright runs at the Grimsby defence during the first-round clash. Derby County's captain for the night Alex Pearce celebrates with the fans after the win. It was in the 5 minutes of stoppage time where Grimsby would have one final chance of taking the tie to extra time. Goalkeeper James McEwen had gone up for a corner as the seconds ticked down. Barrett supplied a dangerous corner into the heart of the Derby penalty. McEwen jumped up but failed to meet the ball with his head as it flashed past him. Derby would hold on. A second-round tie with Barnsley the prize for winning here. It was also their 3rd consecutive victory in all competitions. Although Martin and Vydra could have been more clinical with their finishing, Rowett was rightly left pleased with the endeavour shown by his players to create chances. Good foundations for him to build on at a club that is allowing him a chance to again make his mark in the Championship. Slade, however, must surely be considering the best way to keep his players on the pitch. What is certainly affecting the outcome of matches may also force the EFL to take action if a 5th red card is shown to one of his players at home to Wycombe on Saturday.